Yes, what's your name?
My name is Jessica Samuel.
Come again.
Jessica Samuel.
Jessica Samuel.
Yes.
Where do you stay?
Presently, I stay at Yanodo.
What happened today?
Today, what happened today started yesterday. Can I? Okay, what happened today started yesterday. He's always trying to sleep with my friend. So he didn't know that he first told me the first when she first told me the first one, I asked him, he denied it. So I decided I won't ask him again. I will kind of find out by myself. So from the window there was a day we went to a carnival. So from the window of our room, I saw him offing, like pulling off her clothes, thinking she is drunk. Then she shouted at him that, "Are you mad? What kind of rubbish is this one?" Then I kept quiet. Then yesterday I told him that what's the meaning of this one, that I want a breakup. Please. I cannot be having a man that will be trying to sleep with my friend, that I don't want the relationship again, that he should give me my child. And he was like, I will never see my child again. First, he refused the breakup. Then I now told him that I just want my child. In this whole thing, it's just my child that I want. He said, I will never see my child again. I was like, what kind of thing? Why will you just open your mouth and tell me that I will not see my child again? He said, I will never see my child. That, okay, we were just friends. I met him. The first time I met him was around, is it 6, 7 years ago in a birthday party. I met him 7 years ago in a birthday party where I went. And that's why I come across him and we're just friends.
Friends in which aspect?
No sex, nothing. Just friends.
When did you guys start having sexual intercourse?
Last year.
Last year what?
January 22 that I moved into his house.
January 20.
22
Location?
January at Igondo Isitu Road, number 22. What's it called? Remade House, Isitu Road.
So what now led you for you to have departed from the apartment?
From that apartment, yes, we're holding house rent. He has not paid his rent for years. And he didn't tell me he has not paid his rent for years. So when I came in, that, okay, we'll be paying the house rent together. I sold my sewing machine to pay my own house, part of my own house rent. Then later on, after some months, the landlord came that we've not paid house rent for years. So the landlord said we should leave. And he gave us a quick notice of June. We should leave by June of that of this, is it this year? Yes, of this year. Yes, this year. He gave us quick notice this year, June. So we moved out. I moved into an uncompleted building. He moved into his family's house.
How much are you guys paying there?
We are paying 80,000 naira.
How do I go about the house rent?
We didn't end up paying it. We just decided, okay, let's move out of the house.
So from there, you guys now departed?
Yes, from there, we now departed. So he moved to his family's house. I moved to an uncompleted building.
Then what was the discussion and what was the agreement or conclusion between you guys?
The two of us.
Before and after departure?
Before and after departure, okay, we just concluded, okay, we can still be dating. We can still keep up with our relationship. Then he was not with my child. I was still in custody of my child. I can still keep up with the relationship. So we still do dates. We do dates. He was coming, visiting me. We talk, we chat. That's it. Me, I was staying at Isitu. He was staying in his family's house. The house that son goes at Ojore side. So it was August. That's his elder sister wedding period. He came to my house at the uncompleted building that I should move in with him. Before he even said I should move in, he told me that he has told his family that the child is his son. I was like, eh? So I didn't believe it until this sister here called me that day that, how are you? How is our child? Why did you not tell me? Because we do attend the same church. The sisters used to come from their side to church here. Why did I not tell her that the child is their own and I'm not taking the responsibility of the child alone? I'm not like, okay, for me not to just spoil everything, I now called the call and I called him. I was like, what happened? Your sister just called me. He said, yes, that please I should play along. That I told his sisters that he's the father of the child. Why? He said he wants me out of the uncompleted building. That he's not happy that I'm staying in the uncompleted building. And I told him this thing won't work. What if we break up? You cannot just say you want to take a responsibility of a child that you are not married to me. I think you are married to me. It's a different case.
If I may ask, who is the father of that child?
His name is Deji Abodude.
Where is this thing?
For now, I don't know his location.
When last did you guys connected each other?
The last time we connected was my baby 2 years birthday. That's what's it called? 2 years. That's last 2 years. Last 2 years, November.
Let me get it clearly.
Yeah,
You've known this guy for 7 years.
7 years,
And your baby child is 3 years.
3 years.
And you started having sexual intercourse with each other when?
Last year.
And on before then, that means this is your baby father now.
Yes.
You've been dating him alongside with him.
I'm not dating him. This one. I'm not
You're
dating.
not dating him then.
No.
You're just cutting with him.
We're just no. I've not even started staying with him.
Okay.
I've not started staying with him at all when I got my baby's pregnancy. I have not started staying with him. What happened is that I sell food at Alava there. So how it comes to now I'm even pregnant, I sell food at Alava there. So it was like he doesn't like you offend that he likes me, he wants to date me. So I now told him that I'm pregnant. So he was like, you are pregnant? I said, yes, I'm pregnant. He said, who is the father? I told him that the father denied the child. He said, from that very time, that's when he said, I let him claim the child. And I said, no, you cannot claim a child that is not yours. So when I noticed that before people start knowing that I'm pregnant, I now moved to Ikorodu. Still yet, I'm still chatting with him. We still do talk as friends. I then moved to Ikorodu. I was with a family they are related because we are from the same village. I was with them till my pregnancy was 7 months where they come to find out that I was pregnant. So they were very angry because I do tie my tummy for them not to know that I'm pregnant. Then later on, I got a friend that is an Hausa. So she was the one I stayed with. His company the company I later started working with, Mateco. They are called Mateco. They do produce slippers. They are the one I started working with. They were the one that put all my bills in the hospital. So I stayed with that Hausa lady. So when I was with the Hausa lady, after giving birth, I was like, okay, I have a relative, that's my mom junior sister that stays at Agbara. This Hausa lady she's a widow and she has a child. Let me not stress her. Let me move to my auntie's side. So when I was my auntie's side, my auntie was like, your guy, the father of your child is not coming, nothing, no connection, no contact from the father of your child. That is how my auntie was like, if she cannot carry responsibility of my child, that I should leave. So I started going to Benin to buy markets from Benin. I stayed there. I'll buy from Benin. I'll come to Nigeria and sell. So later on, when money was seized from my hand and the yellow card that they gave me have expired, I decided, okay, let me move down to Nigeria. I can just go to Benin and buy and come to Nigeria and sell. Let me just stay here.
Now, let me cut you at this point. If I may ask you,
Yeah.
you said you guys started having sex this year.
Yes.
When did you have that
Not this year,
miscarriage?
last year.
Last year. When did you
Yes.
have that miscarriage?
This year. I had the miscarriage this year. We started having sex last year. I had the miscarriage this year.
This year.
Yes. On the 1st of this year is when I had that miscarriage.
So when you now come to your place this morning,
Yes.
what was the situation that warranted you to have took that going on?
He has already sent me an SMS that a chat. We were chatting this morning. This morning he told me that after everything, after lying on my friend, I now told him that, guy, you are lying because I know the truth. Since she has told me, I decided to be making my findings, and I've seen you on different occasions trying to have sex with her. So after clearing him with Dami, I've seen Benjamin on different occasions trying to have sex with Dami. That she rejected woefully, even to the point of I decided to, okay, let me be sleeping in the parlor. Anytime he call, let me sleep in the parlor. Let him sleep in the room. Let me now see their reaction. So the day I did it, he didn't know I was coming. I just opened the door unknowingly to him, and I caught him touching her. I just went and used myself and came out. He noticed I saw it. He didn't say anything. The next day, he didn't say anything. It was just like, are you angry? I just decided to just keep quiet. So that one left. Okay, yesterday I told him, guy, this thing is becoming too much. You trying to sleep with my friend. This one is becoming.
But
I
if
don't.
may ask you now, the baby in question we are even
Yes.
talking of that
Yeah.
even prompted all these incidents.
Okay.
Where is the baby? Why do you left the baby with his family?
Yes, I knew I was wrong. That I said it before. I know I'm wrong for leaving my child, but we had an agreement that he would bring the child for me. Yes, we had an agreement because the morning I left that house, I bleeded to the point of I fainted. When I got myself, I met the other sister. There's another sister, Auntie
What's that saying?
Ogechi. Yes, I told her, Auntie Ogechi, this bleeding is becoming just too much and it's really disturbing me. So she was talking to me on it like a sister that, am I still sleeping with him with the bleeding? I said yes, that since the evacuation we've had sex. He said, why will I be allowing him to sleep with me? That the more I'm allowing him to sleep with me, the more I'll be bleeding. That's when the dad now came in. That he's not ready to carry somebody that is dead. That me, I should go. That I should just leave the house. That he don't want anybody to come and implicate him. He does not know any of my family. He does not know any of my relative. That he cannot just put somebody in the house that will be bleeding. What if I die? He doesn't know anybody to meet. The talk was much that day on me, so serious on me, that if I want to go, if I want to leave the child, I should leave the child and go. So I called him that, see what happened, see what happened, see your dad, see what your dad said. So he said, what he said was, calm down. It is not new to you. That word is not supposed to be new to you. And I told him that, but it's becoming too much. Me, I'm leaving the house today. He was like, ah, you are leaving the house today. I said, yes, I'm going to Dami side today. He was like, he's not happy that I'm going today, or that I should just wait. And I'm like, no, I can't take this. This one is much. That if I die here, okay, since your father is saying he doesn't want anybody to die, let me go to where if I die, I will not implicate him. And I could not, since I cannot call, and I can't call anybody. I only drop a voice note that he called me back. Then he now call, when he will call me, he was like, are you going there already? I now said, yes, I'm already going there. He now said, okay.
What has been our effort so far for you to retrieve your baby?
I've been talking to him to be my child, but he said that if I should let any of the family know that he's not the father of the child, his sister that is at Abuja would stop his school fees. That please, I should not implicate him. That please. And I got to the point of coming to their house, going to their house, but I did not enter. I was at the street, the bus stop. If you just drop at Obi events, the bus stop there, that's where I was. And I called him, Ben, I'm at this bus stop. Oh, I need my child to come and carry my child. And he begged me that please, for everything, I should just count everything he has done, that he doesn't want his school fees. Because if his sister should find out that he's not the father of the child, they might stop paying his school fees, and it will be somehow. After everything, he said he will bring the child for me, that I should go. That okay, well, let's do it, that on the child birthday, he will bring her for me. So it will be as if it's an occasional stuff. He just took the child out, then he will now bring her for me. Then tell the family that he brought the child for me. I was like, okay. So since then, he refused to bring the child. Just for me on that a very birthday, I called him, guy, what's wetin dey sup? My baby in call. He was like, I should calm down, I should calm down. I said, what is happening? Okay, let me see her, let me talk to her. If it's video call, let's do
How do you
it.
now get to know that your baby has been transferred to
Yes, he told me, if it's video call, let's do it. Then the next thing was like, he wants to tell me something. I said, what is it? He said that please, that I have BP. I should make sure that I don't get whatever he's saying to heart, so that my BP will not rise. I was like, what happened? He said, my child has been taken to Asaba, that the family said he's not capable of taking care of the child, and there is nobody to be looking at the child at home. They are like, why did you not bring the child to me? At least that's what our negotiation. He said that I should just calm down, that the child will be going to school there. At least it will be a relief for me, because the child will be going to school there at Asaba
So
on
how long have you
scholarship.
guys started dragging issue of you are the owner of the child, he is the owner of the child?
We started dragging the issue from that week that he refused to bring the child for me. That's that same October that he refused to bring. I told him that if you don't bring my child for me, I'm going to leak out the secret that you're not the father of the child. Maybe that's what you would like. Then you will now bring my child for me. Since I'm trying to use a gentle way and you are refusing, okay, bring this child for me. Your family can still count it that he's your child. They can still communicate with the child as their own child, but let this child be with me.
And at this point, let me ask one question. If peradventure DNA is being taken
Yeah.
and the result came out in favor of Ben, are you ready to face the consequence?
I'm ready. But I have a voice note that he said he's going to forge birth certificate and also forge DNA test, that I will know what money can do. That he doesn't have money, but his family would do it for him. I have the audio in my phone. That's the day before yesterday that we're having the argument of it. I started recording because I didn't record it from afar.
Your
So
name again? Your name
Jessica
again?
Samuel.
How old are you?
I'm 24.
Which state?
Cross River State.